here we are. I'm Kevin.
I'm Eric.
And together we are
Coworker Music Podcast. Okay. And that's our soundboard.
That's our soundboard. All right, Chance the Rapper.
Yeah, today's our first episode today. We're going to be focused on Chance the Rapper. We're going to investigate.
The people voted on our Instagram.
Oh, yeah, the people have spoken.
Yep.
And they want to hear is Chance the Rapper coworker music. Wow, this is our second time.
This is our second.
Second go at it.
I had fun the first time.
Yes. Well,
it was also our first podcast.
Yes. We're refining.
Yeah, we're refining.
That was practice.
Our first lost episode was our first episode. Yeah.
All the hits are gone. All right.
All right, let's get into it.
Do you want to talk about what you knew about Chance the Rapper prior to jumping into this?
So, what I knew about Chance the Rapper prior to this was he was kind of like a nerdy rapper. He didn't like guns. He didn't like alcohol or things like that. And he's a good Christian boy. I don't know if that perception's true, but that's kind of what I thought of him leading up to this. And then we'll talk about post Big Day Chance the Rapper later. But that was probably the most I paid attention to him was when that album came out.
Nice.
So, yeah. How about you?
I knew nothing. Mm-hmm. I thought he was adjacent to like, ooh, I think I found myself a cheerleader.
Who's that?
Oh, I don't know. I thought that was like the kind of like circle he was in. I might be wrong, but
what is that song?
You've never heard that song?
No, what is that?
The audience knows the song.
Ooh, I think I am a cheerleader.
No, it doesn't go like that. I have no idea like what that song's actually called or who it's by. But
damn, Daniel.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I knew nothing about this. I don't think I've ever heard like Chance the Rapper like willingly prior to this past week's assignment.
Yeah, all the lacrosse players in my high school, they love Chance the Rapper. And I didn't play lacrosse, so I said I don't need that.
I don't subscribe.
Yeah, I don't need that stuff.
Yeah, I think like when acid rap came out, I was 2013. I was in 6th grade, guys. I'm sorry.
I
was busy listening to 5 Seconds of Summer.
Yeah, I was probably still listening to Asking Alexandria and Bring Me the Horizon, which
to be addressed in a future episode.
That's a prelude. That's a
foreshadow.
That's a foreshadow.
Okay.
Okay, so Chance the Rapper, also known as Chancellor Jonathan Bennett, is a Chicago-based rapper who gained notoriety from his first mixtape, still in high school, and he put out the first version of 10 Day.
Thank God.
Yeah. I didn't listen to that, but I listened to like the revised version.
I listened to that as well.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of what I expected. I guess it was like, I don't know.
You telling me your mind wasn't blown?
My mind wasn't blown, no. But lyrically, it was not what I expected. I think I really got hung up on his rhyming schemes, and I could not. There's no resting when Chance the Rapper's on. You're glued to everything he's saying, and yeah, I don't know. Do you feel the same way?
No.
No. Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. Let's go back on his background a little bit before we hop into 10 Day.
Okay.
So he has 8.5 million monthly listeners on Spotify. Won some Grammys. Kevin said 7 last time?
So he had 7 Grammy noms, and he won 3 of them, I believe.
He got like Best New Artist.
Yeah.
Or whatever the heck.
Yeah. Michelle Obama also co-signed him.
What?
I think later in his career.
Oh, did you know his dad like directly worked for Obama?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I did
Chance the
read that.
Rapper was big in the Obama campaign. Yeah.
Talk about nepotism.
I know. Bit of a Nepo baby.
What's that genre on Rate Your Music? Like conscious hip hop? Oh my god, that was fed to you, Chance.
Okay, yeah. That was absolutely...
That was fed to you. You didn't earn that. You're not Kendrick Lamar.
That was... Yeah. Yeah. I mean... We'll get into it later, but Chance the Rapper is, it's like conscious hip hop. It has that demeanor, but he has nothing to say. You know?
Yeah, what struggle does he have? He smoked weed in high school?
He smoked weed in high school? What the hell? You got suspended 10 days? Boo-hoo. Wow.
Wait, play the crow. Okay, yeah. Okay, right. So some influences on Chance the Rapper. We got Kanye, emphasis on Kanye.
Emphasis.
Yes. MC Hammer, Prince, Young Thug, Lil Wayne, and Eminem. I don't see the Prince influence anywhere.
I definitely see the MC Hammer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm happy that he ended up collabing with Lil Wayne and Kanye. Plenty. We'll get into that.
Yeah.
We'll get into that. So, to quote Chance the Rapper, he calls his music jazz-inspired melodies and with gospel influences. And he also, since Coloring Book came out, identifies as a Christian rapper.
Yeah, absolutely. I think what was not public was he was definitely like a born-again Christian. He definitely had like a late-in-life baptism.
Oh, yeah.
He got dunked.
I want to see the video.
I would love to see him get dunked.
Like, do you ever, when you like maybe follow some people you went to high school with on Instagram, and then like one day you just get like kind of whiplash. You see a video of them getting dunked in a church, and you're like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
They're born again Christian.
I should have known.
And like, oh, that's why whatever they've been posting is a little weird. Don't pay attention that close, but I'm like, oh, it all kind of makes sense now.
I don't know anyone personally, but I remember that happening to Lohanthony.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You know what? Lohanthony had some mutuals at my high school.
Oh yeah, he's a local.
Yeah, I guess he went to like some of the graduations like right before I graduated at my high school.
We're recording this from Massachusetts.
We're in Massachusetts.
Right
Yeah. He's in the army now.
Who, Lohanthony?
Yeah, or like
he went to like gay conversion therapy.
Yeah, but then he went to like not Peace Corps.
Some
like ROTC type shit.
Yeah. He didn't get to have a brat summer, that's all I know.
No, he did. He came out and talked about Brat.
Again?
Brat made him make an appearance.
Brat made him gay again.
No.
Oh.
But I guess there's like speculation because people follow his Spotify and saw that he was listening to Brat.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay, so he went from very out of the closet at a young age to in the closet later in life.
Yes, and he loves God.
Well,
he's a Jesus lover.
Okay.
So is Chance the Rapper.
And so is Chance the Rapper.
Anyways. No, the banter's good. The banter's good. Yeah. So to speak on Chance's character, he has done some activism surrounding nonprofits, such as combating against gun violence. Play the hothead. Gun violence. Okay, aid to the homeless. Donated $1 million. He's donated $1 million to Chicago public schools, and he's outspoken against Trump publicly. But don't forget, Chance did endorse Kanye during his 2020 presidential campaign.
Yeah, which I think went well.
Oh, you think that went well?
I don't know. Well, what? Yeah.
I mean, look where he is now.
Look where he's. I mean, yeah. What's wrong with him now?
You want to talk about that right now on the first episode? We just got here.
Oh, what's he up to? I don't know.
Are you serious?
No, just kidding. Okay.
Okay.
So, do you want to start with his discography?
We didn't even mention his what he's up to now. We just did background.
Oh,
what is he currently doing?
Well, currently, he is trying to reestablish his image as an artist.
Rebrand.
Yeah, he's doing a big rebrand. I don't think it's very successful.
No one's paying attention to it, though.
No. It's actually kind of hard to find anything about it. He's kind of been blacklisted.
Oh, really?
I mean...
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, after his last album, he's blacklisted. And that's a prelude.
His new album, it's called Starline.
It's called Starline.
It's not Starline. It's called Starline.
It's called Starline.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Ask me if I care. Okay. We're interested to see the direction he goes in. Anyways, we're going to talk about 10 Day first. Thank God.
Yep. So 10 Day was his first mixtape when he was still in high school and recorded and produced it himself while on a 10-day suspension for marijuana usage. It got some buzz, and it wasn't until acid rap that he really took off. And I think to this day, that's what most people, or most of his fans, associate with like who he is as an artist.
I didn't take many notes on this one.
I didn't either, but I was surprised. I think I liked it a little bit more. Or I think I could sympathize with why people like it.
If you're going to claim yourself to any of his albums, let it be this one.
Yeah, I think people definitely go to bat for this. But yeah, this is your hill to die on if you're
if you had to pick
a
one.
Chance the Rapper super fan. Yeah, instrumentation's interesting.
It has a classic sound to it. I feel like it holds up the test of time.
Yeah.
And my favorite song off of there was "Missing You" because I liked the samples and the beat on it.
I like my cocoa butter kisses.
We haven't gotten there yet.
Oh.
Press the crow. Okay. All right. Let's just get into the mainstream commercial stuff here. Let's talk about acid rap.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is also a mixtape from 2013. Mm-hmm. Rate your music rating of 3.47. What the hell?
Pretty high though. For him.
That's his highest rated album.
Yeah.
So my first thought, without even listening to it yet, was, why is there 6 features on the first track?
True.
Why do you need to be carried?
It's a red flag.
Red flag. If you want to have 6 features, put it on the second song. And don't call it good ass intro.
Yeah.
If you need to have 6 people carrying you through it.
Truly.
Unless he like really composed it fully by himself. Maybe that's one thing, but that's not what it's giving.
No, it sounds like a mess. Yeah.
I found this album to be very 2013. Unlike his previous mixtape, I don't feel like it doesn't stand the test of time. Mm-hmm. It's very reminiscent of 2013, and the sound of it is just not very relevant to what we have in today's music.
No, it's aged horribly.
No one's making music like that right now.
No, and it's not even that like people are making music like that. It's just like I don't know. It was in such a moment of time
It wasn't anything groundbreaking.
No. But it was like, I think people, it was original for what was happening, but it's not original looking back. That makes sense.
It's a product of its time.
Absolutely.
One note I took here is that it sounds like royalty-free stock music.
Yeah.
It just, I feel like the whole album kind of drowns each other out. Like each song, like they kind of all just kind of melt into each other. Mm-hmm. Nothing felt like too distinct to me.
It's not terribly offensive.
No.
It's just
A little stale.
Yeah, stale, clashing, just unremarkable.
Yeah, so I I bolded at the end here in all uppercase, uninspiring.
Yeah. He's not really saying anything. He's not really doing much. I mean, the most you can say about Chance the Rapper is he has wacky voices. He's like the wacky voice guy.
It scared me. That kind of, the more raspy, kind of like yelly rapping he does.
Yeah.
I can't remember who it reminds me of, but it didn't feel original when he was doing that kind of crazy.
No,
crazy different voices.
He's kind of like the Carrot Top of rap music. Like it's just it's a lot of props and not a lot of substance. Yeah, there's just nothing to be said. It's just like, I'm the guy who does crazy voices. And I like my Cocoa Butter Kisses.
Cocoa Butter Kisses is the best song on the album.
Cocoa Butter Kisses. Yes, it's cringy, but I think it is the most thought out track on this album and maybe in his whole career. I mean, it's number one for a reason. Well, number one, that's not a feature.
We'll get into that.
Yeah.
We'll get into that. Okay, so I did write here that like the album, it feels strong in his commitment to the artistry. He sounds committed to the album. I have to give him credit for that. He seems very determined to be on this album, make this album. You can tell he's enthused, and this is truly a creative project for him. Yeah. And it does feel authentic.
Right.
In a way, I'm not saying the authenticity is necessarily interesting, or nuanced, because it's not. But only the gods know what number percentage of effort he really put into the coloring book. What the heck? Okay, so we got another mixtape by Chance the Rapper that came out in 2016, and the topics we're going to be addressing are God and Jesus and children choir and happy gospel fun time. Yippee!
Yeah, I like the children's choir.
We like the children's choir.
That's about it.
Very tasteful. Whatever.
It's just more of the same, honestly.
Okay, Young Thug and Lil Yachty feature dropped the ball.
Yeah, I was really excited to hear, like, 2018 Lil Yachty on this.
2016.
2016 Lil Yachty.
Yeah.
But no, nobody knows what to do with a Chance the Rapper beat except Chance the Rapper.
I don't even think he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I guess some genres we can call the album is combination of jazz, soul, hip hop, happy time lyricism, optimism.
He's posy vibes for sure. Yeah, I think.
We are not optimists. We are a pessimist little duo here.
We are. Yeah, we're big. We're music's biggest critics, and we're coworkers, and that's why we're doing this.
And we're hating on.
We hate music.
We actually have no credentials here to be really talking about this.
Yeah.
This is not our place. The best song off Coloring Book is probably How Great. How great is our God. Beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I said it before, but like, if your coworker has ever said that they like rap music, but they hate that rappers talk about hoes and tricks and guns, and this is your coworker's listening to this.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, Kanye is in there a lot. Boo! Can we get a boo? Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is, Life of Pablo, era Kanye, which is not my favorite.
Once again, at the bottom, bolded of my notes. Overall uninspiring. Coloring Book has a 3.16 rated on Rate Your Music. Am I biased to what Rate Your Music gives it? A little.
Yeah.
A little. But it's not ever wrong.
No.
Comment down below if there's an overall rating you disagree with.
I mean, this is a democracy. Rate Your Music is,
Community driven.
it's community driven.
All right, let's get right into the start of the show here, which is called The Big Day.
Yeah.
This is Chance's debut studio album. Came out in 2019. Has a Rate Your Music rating of 1.24. What the?
What the heck?
Wait, can we get the what the hell? What the hell?
What the hell? Oh my God, no way,
Yes.
When you see a 1.24
Yeah.
on a serious album.
Yeah, this album, the internet hated. I think a lot of major critics were eager to give this album a good rating before actually sitting with it, just because that is the music journalism way of things. So it actually got some good scores right up front, but yeah, it got tore to shreds shortly after.
What did Rolling Stone say?
Rolling Stones ranked it number 50 on 50 most disappointing albums of all time.
I think that's telling.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, at least he got 50, but, all time hurts.
That's big in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Anyway, this album is an hour and 17 minutes long.
Yeah.
It's a concept album.
It's so long.
Paying homage to his wedding, to his marriage.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be an hour 17. That's probably longer than the wedding itself.
Truly, and
It's longer than the marriage lasted.
it's longer than the marriage lasted. Yeah. Kirsten Corley was his wife. He's been accused of being a wife guy. I love my wife. My wife is my personality type shit. And he would later cheat on her, and they got divorced, which is... I haven't listened since that news, and I think you can hear it, and...
You can hear it in his voice.
You could hear it. He doesn't want to be there. He doesn't want to be rapping about his wife. He doesn't, Clearly they must have had a fight before he got in the studio, because he sounds... For like a wacky voice kind of guy, he sounds very bored. And,
Does he really want to be there, really making this album?
Yeah.
No.
And what's that line about him not getting sex?
Oh, here's a lyric.
Yeah.
My baby mama went celibate. She took away my sex, took me out of my element. Boo-hoo.
Some people say that maybe he made this album so his wife would fuck him.
That's rough.
That is rough. Yeah. And...
Do you want to talk about some of the features on here?
Yeah,
I'm just going to list them off. We got
Yeah.
Randy Newman, John Legend, Death Cab for Cutie, DaBaby, Megan Thee Stallion, Gucci Mane, Shawn Mendes, Nicki Minaj, and Lil Durk. What a lineup.
Clap, pitch it, clap, clap, pitch it, clap, 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 pitch it, clap.
Wait, we should get a Fat Bitches soundbite.
Fat bitches, motherfucking fat bitches.
Truly a bunch of fat bitches.
That's true.
Yeah, Randy Newman is the funniest feature on this whole thing. He sounds like he's about to croak at any minute.
He's gone into hiding since.
Yeah. Yeah, please check in on Randy if you know him. Death Cab. Death Cab is, yeah, very cringe. It was horrible. Owl City vibes.
Who
TJ
put them?
Maxx
Who put them
vibes.
on this album?
I don't know,
Beats
man.
me. Makes no fucking sense.
And it sounds like they don't want to be on this album. Like, they don't know.
I want to know how much they got on that check.
It sounds
being
like a
on this.
lot. This sounds like a big money pit with the amount of hype that he got and the length of the album and the names on these features. I can't imagine that this album made its money back. I mean, maybe in hate listens, which I guess is what we're doing, but
We're giving him his penny.
I don't know if I'd be eager to hate listen to it again.
Oh no.
No. I think once is enough.
Let's talk about Hot Shower.
Let's talk about Hot Shower.
Makes me chuckle.
Yeah. Terrible music video. I don't know.
I didn't watch any of his music videos.
The music video for Hot Shower, it was definitely like pitched to like a younger audience. Like it's cartoon like, which yeah.
Maybe I will watch it later.
Yeah, watch it later. The baby's in court. Yeah, they're in a courtroom. The baby's in court. He puts his glasses on.
Can I give a highlight?
Yeah.
The highlight is the 3-second noisy section in The Big Day. I'm going to repeat the line for the third time now. Still want to drink it, fuck it, drink it, fuck it, shoot it.
Drink it, fuck it.
I
fuck
like it.
Yeah. I like it.
It's kind of like noisy and kind of like in your face.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
It was like a 3-second breather for me.
He's trying to channel some like Kanye Yeezus, and he just can't pull it off.
Oh no.
The screams are very sad.
It's like he's screaming for help.
He is, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was so bad they made him do a Christmas album later.
Oh, not the fucking Christmas album.
Yeah,
He flopped so hard he had to make a Christmas album.
yeah. It was not even a year later, and it's called Merry Christmas, Little Mama, The Gift That Keeps on Giving. And it's a very sexual Christmas album. It has Hannibal Buress and
Free Hannibal.
yeah. Horny Christmas music. Everybody loves that, right?
If you're playing this during the Christmas time, if this is a holiday staple in your household, let us know. We want to chat.
Yeah.
Please reach out to us. We'll do it. We'll invite you on the pod.
That's incest family. That's it.
That's one incest family.
That is one incest family. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he was pretty DIY up until this point. And I don't know what to say. Like maybe he just couldn't hack it in the studio. I don't know.
You can't hack it in the studio. He's out of gasoline.
He's out of gas. Yeah, I feel bad for him.
Do we respect Chance's artistry? Does he have any artistic integrity? He needs to do some of that.
Yeah, he needs to do some of that.
If he wants to get weird, he should be making some dolphin noises.
I think I do want to know what he truly wants to make, because the shit that he's doing current day sounds, it's like a plea for his fans to get back on his side. And it's not, I don't know, it just sounds so phoned in.
I feel like he's not making what he truly wants to make because maybe he's scared to truly express himself.
I think he wants to make polka music.
He wants to make circus music.
He wants to make this. This is what he wants.
Wait, is this coloring book?
This is coloring book.
What track is this off a coloring book?
This is all the tracks, every track.
God damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to wrap things up here by just kind of explaining here why he has 8.5 million monthly listeners.
Mm-hmm.
He has some real shit songs with Justin Bieber, Ed Sheeran, DJ Khaled. He's a real feature on all these songs that have millions and millions of streams. Songs that we have never heard of. Songs with really shit verses that are honestly really embarrassing. Like I have some verses written down here, and one song it's like praising women in a really corny ass way. Mm-hmm. That's the song "Cross Me" by Ed Sheeran. Horrible fucking song.
Yeah.
And then in the next song we're looking at "I'm the One" by DJ Khaled, and then it's just talking about kind of sexualizing, objectifying, minimizing women.
His wife.
His wife.
His wife.
I don't even know.
That's
dude.
your wife, bro.
Yeah, he's like talking about some woman, not even very specifically here, in a very sexual, demeaning way.
I don't want to hear about your wife's coochie.
I don't want to hear about your wife's coochie on your Gucci belt.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I truly don't. It's I don't know. It's a young man's game. I don't want to hear it at 30.
Dude, you've aged out.
You say aged out. It was like when he was young, he was, rapping about his grandma. And then as soon as he hit 30, he's like, time to rap about coochie. And we were like, no, dude. No.
Distasteful. If you wanted to rap about coochie, you should have done it then.
You should have done it then.
Not recently.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. Yeah. Okay. Overall, Kevin, is Chance the Rapper coworker music?
Chance the Rapper is definitely coworker music. This is something that your coworker would love. This is something that your coworker does love.
This is something your coworker would recommend to you. You tell your coworker that, oh yeah, I listen to rap music. He's gonna be like, oh.
Yeah.
Have you heard Chance the Rapper?
He's giving you a ride home. He's putting on cocoa butter kisses. He's putting his hand a little too close.
He's driving a little too slow.
Yeah. Do you want to smoke with me? No.
You want to smoke with me before I head in?
Get me home.
That's fucking rough.
Yeah.
Listen, guys.
Yeah.
If you're listening to Chance the Rapper, if you're gonna defend Chance the Rapper to us, you have no place. I'm sorry. Do some self-reflection. There's some better rap music out there.
I'd like to read off some quick comments on YouTube for Hot Shower. Race said, this song single-handedly set light skins back 50 years. Yeah. I get in fake ID. I'm McLovin' it. Dude, shout out best movie. Says Dap Dog.
Can I get a huh?
Okay. Cold Healing on Twitter says putting Chance the Rapper on at a party in 2025 is a bigger risk than Kanye or Drake. Spooky Darius says 3 Chance the Rapper songs in a row on the jukebox should get you thrown in jail. Yeah. Nick J on Twitter says, I hate coworker music. Why the fuck is bro playing The Big Day by Chance the Rapper?
So other people are recognizing that it's coworker music.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And Barbacoa Doll says, my white coworkers want to play the most trash music. Logic, Post Malone, Chance the Rapper, Eminem. Bitch, I'll burn this whole place down. Thank you, Barbacoa Doll.
That's my guy.
Yeah. All right, well.
We're not the only ones hating.
Yeah.
Let's make that clear.
We're not the only ones hating. And, yeah. But shout out to us.
Shout out to us for bearing through this.
Guys, it's really hard to make a podcast.
That's what we're finding out. But next week, it's going to run so much smoothly. Talking about next week. Our next episode. Shall we bring out the wheel?
Yeah, let me get a video.
Oh, we're just going to insert a clip of the of the wheel.
All right.
Guys, let's introduce the wheel. So on the wheel here, we have some various options of what our next week's artist may be. all fall under the coworker genre.
The coworker wheel, yeah.
Yeah, so these are all submissions, and you guys can most definitely submit too. If you want to go at Coworker Music Pod on Instagram, that's where you can put your submissions. So shall we give it a spin?
Spin it.
Okay. What could it be?
Jelly roll.
Is it jelly roll? Holy,
That's jelly roll.
you said, is that jelly roll? Dude.
All right, we're doing jelly roll.
We almost did jelly roll this first week. Guys, we're scared. But now you guys have something to look forward to for next time.
And we will have video format for the next podcast. We had some technical difficulties, but hey, we're human.
What do you expect?
We're human, we're coworkers, and we love you.
Coworker Nation.
Coworker Nation.
Wait, we should do a poll on what our fans want to be called.
Yeah.
Do you want to be Coworker Nations? Do you want to be our coworkers?
Worker heads. Lackeys.
Haters?
Haters. Yeah.
We'll work on it.
All right. Peace.
Like, sub, comment.
Bumping that, bumping that, bumping that, bumping that.